I am going to help you decide between two resorts in Cancun, Mexico, the Excellence Riviera Cancun and the Excellence Playa Mujeres. These two luxury, adults-only beachfront resorts sit on opposite sides of Cancun. The Excellence Riviera Cancun is located in the Riviera Maya area south of Cancun, near Puerto Morales, and Excellence Playa Mujeres is located north of Cancun in Playa Mujeres next to Puerto Juarez. Excellence Riviera is the older of the two properties as it opened its doors in 2004. Excellence Playa Mujeres is 3 years newer, opening its doors in 2007. Both properties have had updates throughout the years, and the Excellence Collection has set aside $50 million for upgrades to all of their properties over the next few years. Even though these two resorts have a lot in common, I want to help you with some of the differences so that you can pick which one of these two resorts you want to travel to. I'm going to compare the rooms, food and drink, beach and pools, the overall environment or vibe, and of course the price. Starting with rooms, with both properties being Excellence properties, they share very similar room categories. For example, pool view, ocean view, rooftop terrace, swim-up suites, and excellent club upgraded suites. One difference is Playa Mujeres' rooms are a little bigger and a little more updated than Riviera Cancun's rooms. You might notice some minor room layout differences, but overall, I don't think the difference in rooms is substantial enough for you to choose one resort over the other. Next is food and drink. The restaurant choices are very similar. In fact, almost all the restaurants share the same names. In my personal experience and speaking with many guests who have stayed at both locations, they both get the same level of praise and/or criticism. The edge in food quality goes to Playa Mujeres because of better consistency, and they have the restaurant Magna. Magna serves a la carte breakfast and dinner and is exclusively for guests of the Excellence Club. However, Excellence Riviera is expected to finish construction on their Magna restaurant before the end of 2022. Both resorts have swim-up bars, pool bars, martini bars, beach bars, and sports bars, again often sharing the same names. A tiny level up in overall quality, consistency, and the restaurant Magna gives Playa Mujeres the advantage in food and drink. Unless you are booking as a club level, there isn't much of a difference. If you are booking as a club level and food is a top priority, then Playa Mujeres might be the better option. Beach and pools are next. If you are looking for the best beach, then there's a couple of things that you need to factor in. Neither resort has the deep blue, clear water you may get in other parts of the Caribbean. That being said, Playa Mujeres has the cleaner beach. Riviera Cancun's water is cloudy, brown, and often full of seaweed. But if you enjoy being on the beach, but not necessarily in the water, the Riviera Maya might be the better option for you. The beach there is much bigger, giving you more space, and the sand is more soft and white. If you spend more time in the pool, then there is also some things to consider. Most guests prefer the layout of the Riviera Cancun's pools. The main pool and club pools at the Riviera are both right against the beach and provide better views. Both resorts have a lazy river with a similar configuration. The club pool at Playa Mujeres is actually a couple of smaller pools tucked away, offering you more privacy. So if you would like a smaller, quieter, secluded club pool, then Mujeres is better for you. And if you would prefer a bigger, centrally located, right on the beach club pool, then Riviera Cancun is the place for you. One thing a lot of guests have complained about is the amount of slipping that happens on the concrete around the pools. Make sure to pack some good traction water shoes. My recommendation would be Keens. I have an affiliate link in the description. If you click on the link, it will take you to their Amazon page. I highly recommend these shoes. Up next is the vibe. Both of these resorts have a similar layout and vibe. If you have been to one of these resorts, then the other would feel familiar. The architecture at Riviera Cancun gives you a classical Mexican feel, and Playa Mujeres has more of a modern Mexican resort feel. Both resorts are fairly quiet and laid back, and most guests prefer it that way, although some guests have noticed an increase in noise level lately, especially in the main pools. For some, this is irritating, and for others, it's fun. There's always the option of club level if you are worried about too much of a party atmosphere, especially when they are busy. All in all, the only thing to consider here is aesthetics, since both resorts have a similar vibe. If you prefer a more tropical, classical, Mexican vibe, then look at Riviera Cancun. And if you like the more updated, modern resort vibe, then look at Playa Mujeres. Looking at price next, Excellence Playa Mujeres is definitely more expensive. It's easy to do an apples-to-apples comparison because each resort has the same room categories. This example is for a 1-week stay. The first columns are the room categories, the second columns are the average price per night, and the third columns are the total for a 1-week stay. Overall, prices will go up and down depending on season, but this is just to give you an idea of the price differences. Playa Mujeres on average will cost you about 20 to 25% more. Keep in mind that the rooms at Playa Mujeres are bigger and slightly more updated. Quickly, before I help you make the final decision between these resorts, there are 9 products in the description below that guests say they wish they would have packed for their resort vacation. These are affiliate links to Amazon, which means it's the same price for you. However, this channel would get a small commission if you use those links. If this video helped you in any way, please consider using the links below. For the final decision, if you came to me for travel advice and we were looking at these 2 resorts, I would say the biggest factor in your decision making should be price and the pool and beach setup. To put it in a nutshell, at Playa Mujeres you will get a better beach, slightly better food, bigger and slightly more updated rooms. At Riviera Cancun you will get more room on the beach, a better pool configuration, and a cheaper price. The service will be great at both resorts. Remember to take a look at the 9 products you should pack in the description, and here is the next video you should watch.